Please welcome to our weekly subscriber only live. We're going to give it just a few minutes for everybody to get notified that we're going live. And we're going to do some free cards for you guys. So you'll get 3 free cards if you wish to. Otherwise, a full reading is $25. And I've pinned my Linktree link in the comments. So if you guys would like to book a reading during the live, all you have to do is click the link or type it in your search engine or go to the link in the bio on here and you can access it. So there's many ways that you can get a reading from me. One is during a live, so that's always an option, as well as you can reach out and email me at any time to book a private reading. I'm a medium, so I do mediumship sessions as well. Those are different than tarot readings. So I do them either individually tarot or individually mediumship, or you can book both, but they are booked separately typically. So if you guys would like to purchase a reading for mediumship, I'm not offering those during the live. We're just doing tarot today. So all you would get is tarot cards today, but you are always welcome to book a personal mediumship or tarot session at any time. So hi and welcome to everybody that's joining us. Happy Friday. You guys made it through another week. So if you guys are interested in books, I'm an author of 2 books, if you don't know that already. The first one is my autobiography. It's called Stepping Stones to Destiny. They're both going to be in my Linktree as well. It will say what they are, so along with the title. The second one is a romance novel. That one's called The Alabaster Enchantress of New Orleans. So if you're into romance or you're into sort of real life biography stuff, what it's like to be a medium, why I do all this crazy stuff that I do, that is in there. I talk about my real life experiences with seeing ghosts. I talk about how my gift kind of woke up and how it kind of came to be. I talk about why I do the readings that I do. And the main reason is always to help other people heal on their journey of life. So any reading that I do, whether it's tarot, whether it's a collective, whether it's mediumship, any of those readings are done to specifically help people in their journey of life. So I just want to make that very clear. So I wanted to address another thing in the comments. Thank you guys so much for interacting with the posts and commenting. I really appreciate that. There was someone in the comments today, I think it was on the daily card. On this channel, we really try and make it inclusive for people. So I personally don't care what your background is. I don't care if you fully believe in God. I don't care if you're spiritual like I am. I don't care if you're an atheist and you don't believe in any sort of higher power. For me, religion is something that I've struggled with most of my life, and I think a lot of people kind of do at some point. And so I just want to publicly address this. I'm spiritual. I'm not religious at this point. Just because I'm spiritual doesn't mean that I don't believe in a higher power. A lot of people choose to call that God. I choose to call it spirit or source or creator at this point in my life. And there's a lot of reasons why for that. One is that I don't necessarily believe in modern religion as it stands at this point. And so if you do, no harm, no foul. That's totally okay. I have a lot of family that's very religious at this point. I have a lot of friends that are very religious. I'm spiritual, and there is a difference. So while I don't practice major Christian beliefs at this point, I still believe in God. I still believe in Jesus. And I believe that some of those things in the Bible are true. But I also believe that there is a part that is maybe not true, or maybe it has been kind of blown out of proportion. And I have my own reasons for that. So without getting any further into this, we're going to start our tarot readings. I just want everyone to feel included on the channel. This is a place where we share knowledge. This is a place where we don't gatekeep information. And it should also be a welcoming place for people. So I would appreciate if anybody does comment that we keep it respectful of each other's values. I would not, bash somebody because they were a Hindu or a Buddhist because they didn't share my beliefs. I think we can learn a lot from each other. And I think it's really important that maybe we expand our knowledge by learning from each other instead of like accusing people of being wrong or accusing people of being this or that, it's not a great environment. And I don't like that on our channel. So we're going to move forward. Just keep your comments clean on the channel. Most of you do an excellent job of that. I can usually tell if it's somebody who's not even part of our community. They don't follow the channel. They don't interact with things, but all of a sudden they're just going to spew some hate or judgment. not going to fly here. So we're going to keep it clean. All right. So we're going to start out with the weekend messages. Let's see what we've got. Fire, water, air, and earth. How's life treating my collective? What's going on for you guys for the weekend? All right. Dearly departed, with our deepest sympathy, we are sorry for your loss. So some of you could be going through a physical loss. If you are, my deepest sympathies to you. I will tell you, as a medium, I feel like I have never interacted with a soul in the past several years that has come through and said that they're in this horrible place. They all go to a place that feels like heaven, or is what most people would refer to as heaven. It's a much more peaceful place. I've seen glimpses of it myself. And so know that your departed loved ones do go on and their soul lives on. It's eternal. And that your soul will actually still resonate with like your personality traits. When I channel for people and I'm bringing their loved ones forward from spirit, their energy is intact. They are still whoever they were in this lifetime. That's not to say that when we transition to the other side that things don't change for us and we kind of have an eye-opening experience of like a life review of things that maybe we wish we could have done differently, but it gives us that insight or that awareness that maybe we lacked while we were still in the living body. So my deepest sympathies go out to you if you're experiencing some sort of loss like that. I feel like some of you could be needing to cook at home. Chef's kiss, cooking up a storm, comfort foods. The secret ingredient, it's made with love. So maybe you're going to do some home cooking. Maybe it's for a happy occasion as well. Bought my first car in adulting, being responsible with money. So someone might be purchasing a vehicle. And how are you going to do that? Well, you might win the lottery or some sort of jackpot. Some money is definitely coming in. All right. What else do we need to know for the weekend? Too many. What do we need to know for the weekend? Fire, water, air, and earth. What do they need to know? Eat your fucking vegetables. Eat some shit made by Mother Nature. We were actually out in the garden this morning trying to prep some stuff. So eat some things that are good for your vessel. We only get one go round in each body that we inhabit. So very important that you start your day with eating healthy. Eat as much fruits and vegetables as you possibly can. They will do your body some good. And it may be time to make some better choices. So if you're pissed at where you are in life, stop taking yourself there. Remember, you always have free will. Shame, regret, guilt, and bullshit. Remember that those are just bullshit. Learn to forgive and let that shit go. So it could be an important lesson that you're learning to let go of negative, heavy emotions, negative mindsets, or attachments to things that are unhealthy for you. And Spirit wants you to stop obsessing. Remember that you're not the fucking center of the universe. So what's going on with you guys this weekend? What are some things that we need to know? Oh, I was going to get you guys a song for the weekend. Lady by Kenny Rogers. So maybe there's something to do with a significant other. What do we need to know this weekend? What's happening for my collective? Yeah, could definitely be dealing with a significant other. Might be halfway to marriage, could be contemplating the future. You could be attending somebody else's celebration as well. But it's stability that you're looking for. So you may have found that. You might still be searching for that. But I feel like positive changes where we can actually find the balance. Instead of being super confused, I feel like that's also something that we might need to work on, is being really confused. We definitely have more money coming, could be a pay raise, promotion, job change, things transitioning for the better. And I also feel like we have some important lessons that we need to learn about boundaries this weekend. So you might need to disconnect from some people. You might need some strong boundaries in order to actually transform the energy. I feel like you may also just need some time away from things or people, situations, in order to see the situation clearly. Yeah, and very clearly. So the moon tells us that we might have some sort of illusion, or that we might be, something could be hidden from us. I feel like it's really important that we see kind of the writing on the wall, or for what it is. So don't let people deceive you. I feel like emotions could be running high as well. So if you need a good cry, you need a good hug, let it all out. All right. There could be somebody who was confused about how they felt about you, but I feel like they're about to come in with some sort of offer. You might think it's too good to be true, but they might really want you to be their significant other, and they might be reaching out to express how they actually feel. I feel like you're going to need to see this for what it is. So if there's been any sort of glitches, lies, deception, or some sort of illusion, see it for what it is. Remove the blindfold and choose a path that works best for you. I feel like this person could be after some sort of financial gain from you as well. And that temperance is telling you to kind of pump the brakes or to pause a little bit. I also feel like this is going to help you to see things more clearly, some divine intervention to help you find the balance. There is a new love offer that's coming in for some of you this weekend. And I feel like it could be somebody that you already know. You might have a history with this person. It could be someone from your past. You might be taking a trip down memory lane. I feel like you may also be kind of seeing exactly how far you've come. But I feel like wherever you've come from is not where you're headed. You're moving to greener pastures. Some of you might actually be moving, like packing your bags, traveling, leaving, changing jobs for the better. This might pay a lot better. You may have to travel or relocate for this job, but it will pay off for you. So either you're winning the lottery, you're coming into some sort of inheritance. We also have the dearly departed card out here talking about somebody could be passing. So I feel like you come into kind of a windfall. I feel like it's very unexpected, but I think it's also divine intervention. And so we have a lot of things that could be changing over the next week or so. What else do we need to know? All right. So you do need to contemplate the future and kind of what you want going forward. I feel like you're going to have to make a decision about the future. Travel could also be involved in this situation, and that you might be coming into union with somebody who is more stable, somebody who's honest, who's a natural leader, who's charming, they're passionate. And I feel like it could be that maybe you're a little restless, and so you need a little bit of a change. Maybe you need some motivation in life. Maybe you're a little bit bored in life. What else do we have? Yeah. So be careful with the financial stuff that it doesn't end up being unstable. You know how you hear these stories about people who like win the lotto and then all of a sudden it's like they're bankrupt in a year. Well, they didn't have a plan. So Spirit is saying that you need a plan because this money is coming in. The other thing is that there could be some disputes or instability. Spirit's telling me it could have to do with like a will or some sort of property, that there might be some sort of dispute about who gets it, things like that. And we have the Queen of Wands also in the reverse. So there's going to be some jealous people. I feel like there could be a lot of manipulation going on, especially around money. And so we need to be cautious with that, but avoid the pessimistic attitude. You need to use your imagination here. I feel like you're going to see this for what it is, but it might take you a little bit of time. And you could have some issues with authority figures as well. So you might need to use structure and logic in order to actually go forward. Seven of Wands again. So this tells us that we might need to endure some of this. There could be some fighting going on, especially around finances, I feel like. But I feel like we also need to stick up for what it is that we believe in, or we will get walked on forever. You guys know I hiccup when I channel. So what else do we have going on? We have the World and we have the Lovers. So this person could open up a whole new world of possibilities for you. I feel like you might meet them online. You may have to travel. Maybe they want you to travel the world with them. I feel like you need to really have some trust in union, trust in the divine, that they're guiding you towards the right people and situations. This person might be actually quite wealthy. Maybe they're self-made. Maybe they also came into some sort of money. Maybe you meet them through travels, things like that. But you will have to make decisions this weekend about the future. So really important messages. You're coming into quite a bit of wealth. It's seen as generational wealth, the 10 of Pentacles, and it's out here twice along with the World. So I feel like it's going to completely transform your entire life, your world, your whole reality is going to change. The choice is yours. Does it change for the better or does it change for the worse? Do you let people keep manipulating you and coming in with the gimmies, like where's my piece of the pie? Or do you have those boundaries? Do you limit how much access maybe they have to you? I feel like you're really looking for stability. You're looking for your forever person. I feel like this person's also looking for that. Just use some caution and make wise decisions. Have a wonderful weekend, my lovelies. We'll see you next time.